Tonight, the Target 12 investigators take you inside the Mafia. An epic mob case is coming to an end. The final defendant in a string of New England wise guys is poised to be sentenced. Tonight, we tell you what has happened in this case up to now and when the first mobster will once again taste freedom. Target 12 investigator Tim White has broken every major story in this case and is here now with the details.
9 mobsters or associates have pleaded guilty in this racketeering and extortion case, including the former and reputed acting mob bosses. Next month, the final defendant is set to learn his fate.
It was part of a national crackdown on organized crime. Luigi Baby Shack's Minacchio, seen here in exclusive Target 12 undercover video, was busted in January 2011, ironically about to hop a flight from Florida back to Providence. U.S. Attorney General Eric Holder detailing the landmark arrests at a news conference.
We have charged mob associates and mob bosses alike, including the former boss of La Cosa Nostra operations in New England.
Minacchio would eventually plead guilty to shaking down strip clubs like the Cadillac Lounge and Satin Doll for protection payments. His projected release date from prison, November 2015. Also nabbed in the shakedown scheme were mob associates Thomas Iafredi, to be released in April 2014, and Richard Bonifiglia, release April 2017. Mob associate Theodore Cardillo has pleaded guilty and will be sentenced next month. Reputed acting mob boss Anthony D'Annunzio of East Boston was just sentenced to 5.5 years and is still waiting to find out where he will serve his time, as is Alfred Chippy Scavola, who was sentenced to just under 4 years.
Justice has been served.
FBI agent Jeffrey Sellette led the task force that investigated this case.
People who have been preying on the citizens of the state of Rhode Island for literally decades are behind bars.
Also taken down in the strip club charge, as well as an extortion scheme of a used car salesman from Johnston, was Capo regime Edward Eddie Lato. Because of his lengthy criminal record, he received the stiffest sentence in the case and is expected to be released from prison in July 2019. Investigators say also involved with Lato in the extortion plot, Raymond Scarface Jenkins, who will be released in May 2014, and Albino Focarelli, release October 2017.
The message has to go forth, and I think it finally has, that your involvement in organized crime is going to lead to a significant loss of freedom.
Sources tell Target 12 there is another defendant in the extortion case, a high-ranking mobster who agreed to wear a wire for investigators. It's unclear if that person will face any prison time. With the Target 12 investigators, Tim White, Eyewitness News.